Hi everyone, I'm Agnes Mampusti reporting to you live from Busan, South Korea for INC-5. And here with me today is the incredible Anna Rocha, GAIA's Global Plastic Policy Director. Hi Anna, how are you today?
I am good. How are you, Agnes?
I'm really good. It's been a long day for both of us. But yeah, we are here to talk about what your expectations are. What do you want for this INC to happen?
So this is supposed to be the final INC, so we have very high expectations because we need to make sure that we have production included in the instrument so that we can actually reduce production to end pollution. And we also have very high expectations about the financial mechanism. So we need to have a financial mechanism that enables developing countries to implement the treaty. So I think these are the two main priorities aligned with the just transition that we know is so important for the communities that we work with. And we need to make sure that we have enough in the text by the end of this INC to allow us to improve this text along the time and to build from it.
Correct. You talked about just transition, you talk about financial mechanism, and I'm sure we will be talking about transparency as well. How important is transparency in impacting the process of the whole plastics treaty in the long run and also right at this moment?
The transparency is extremely important because, as we know, when there is no transparency, there is a certain group of countries that are the ones that are harmed by that. And so transparency is important to provide equity to the process. And I think in the past, since INC-4, we have been lacking transparency. We have been lacking inclusiveness. Even in this INC, by the moment that we break into contact groups to negotiate, what basically happens is that we don't have language equity anymore. And so all the French speakers, the Spanish speakers, all the other UN languages apart from English, they are not included. And so we basically need to ensure that the UN process doesn't replicate the injustices that we see in the world. And transparency is key for that to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I wish you the best in this negotiation process, and especially, it's actually surprising to know that there's no, what do you call this? There's no translations and accessibility, inclusivity in the contact groups, which is an important part of the process, even if it's not in plenary. So yeah, it's a challenge that we need to work on.
Yeah, I would say that is actually the most important part of the process because in plenary, all that we have is the acceptance of negotiations or acceptance of decisions or statements, but the actual negotiation, which is when we actually define what is going to be in the treaty, happens in the contact groups. So not having interpretation in the contact groups is a very big problem.
My last question, because I know it's been a long day.